Rattler Nation, Noah Torre here alongside head coach Bubba Meyer. Coach, first Lone Star Conference game tonight. What are initial impressions? Things that you either learned about your team tonight or just initial first thoughts that you've got?
Well, I mean, it was what I expected. You know, Lone Star Conference games, they're always down to the wire. Doesn't matter who you play. You can just pick a different team, and it's going to be a slugfest. You know, our guys, I didn't feel like we looked like we hadn't played in 8 days the first half, but our guys went in there at halftime and regrouped and came out and really battled in the second half. They played a lot better defensively, and we just made a few plays down the stretch that you know, the game could have gone either way, and we just seemed like we got a couple of balls that bounced our way late, and that was the difference.
Yeah. What, as much as you want to give out, what was your message at halftime? Because I don't know what you said, but I think I need to hear some of that for whenever I'm not doing well in life.
No,
like,
I mean,
what was that?
It was nothing but the truth. You know, the guys know they were getting kind of pushed around. The more physical team, the more aggressive team was on the other side. And if we wanted to get back into the game, we were down 7. We were going to have to really knuckle down and be the tougher team in the second half. And we needed to get in the paint, and we needed to finish. And we did some of that in the second half. I think the paint was like 14-14 at halftime, and we ended up 46-32. So that was kind of, you know, it down the stretch. And you know, we have a lot of new guys. We're figuring stuff out, and so they're figuring out what the Lone Star is going to be all about every night.
Yeah. Last thing. Going now into Lone Star Conference play, you already got one under your belt. What did you learn about your team tonight, and then what are you forecasting now for the rest of the season?
Well, I think we knew we have some resiliency. You know, like in the Mines game, we got down in the second half. We came out and did a good job, you know, and won that game. You know, this is another one right here where you know, you're down 7 at halftime. You got to figure it out, and sometimes, you know, you got to figure out how to win games when it's ugly and you're not playing well, and you're you know, sometimes your good players aren't playing their best, and other guys got to step up, and we had some of that today. We had some guys step in and you know, made big minutes, even though they maybe didn't have a ton of minutes, but they were big minutes. Rakin played great for us in both halves. Mike, you know, the freshman, both of those came in and they gave us big bursts when we needed it. And so some of that, you know, just builds and you get more and more confident out of it. And we see it in practice, but it's, you know, it's another thing when the pressure's on and the lights are on. But, you know, those kids did a great job, and other guys too, but those stand out for their minutes. They were really impactful.
Yeah, sweet. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate your time. Be back for Sul Ross State this Saturday.
Thank you.